It's 12 o'clock, Las Vegas. Time for Sex and Money with your hosts, Len Cottle, Magic Al Jensen, Foxy Roxy, and Dr. Maurice Gregory, Dr. G.
All right, Big Al here. I want to bring in a very, very special guest, Kimberly Smith, who is Las Vegas wedding officiant. Kimberly, welcome to the Sex and Money Show.
Thank you.
As I understand, you were ordained to start officiating weddings in 2009.
Yes,
Is that
I
right?
was. Yes, I was.
What motivated you to want to get into the wedding officiating business?
Well, how it all started out was two very, very good friends of mine were getting married, and I was their maid of honor. And they said to me, you know, it would be really cool if somebody that we knew and loved could perform our ceremony. So behind their backs, I went and got ordained.
Really?
Yeah, I went and got ordained, and then I went and got certified by the county. Next thing I knew, we were there at wedding day, and they're freaking out. They're looking at me. Where's the officiant? Oh, my God. And then I pull out my book, and I said, dearly beloved. And their faces were priceless. It was unbelievable. But, you know, ever since that day, it went from, you know, them to a friend of a friend, and then a friend of a friend of a friend.
So
and
word starts to travel?
Yeah, it just started to travel, and I decided, you know, I really, really enjoy this because it gives me a little sense of, you know, self-worth and love with my husband. Reminds me why I took my vows, and it's just really, really nice. I love doing what I do. I'm very passionate.
Do you get any repeat business every so often?
As a matter of fact, maybe not repeat business. I have had one where I did a renewal, but yesterday I married a sister of a bride that I married a year ago. So when I showed up to the wedding, Mom was very excited to see me because I've officially married off both of her kids.
And where did you do this?
Right in their backyard, right next to the pool.
Really? So it doesn't necessarily have to be like in a church or a special?
No, absolutely
wherever the couple wants to do it.
Wherever they want. I've done weddings at the Las Vegas sign, in front of the Bellagio fountains, in backyards.
Really?
At different, you know, golf course venues. It can be absolutely anywhere. Graveyards.
Do they have anything like the weekend marriage plan? Because according to Crazy Jaybird, I'm winning this contest, Spend the Night with Sunset Thomas, because I sent her a song. She's the girl from the Bunny Ranch.
Okay.
And she had a contest, right? And she said, everybody sends songs to me, and if I pick the song, you know, I'll spend the night with you, right? Now, to do this right, you know, me and her have to have a weekend marriage contract, so we might have to have you come officiate for a 48-hour special.
Can you do like a limited time only kind of offer?
Actually, you know, Vegas is Vegas. I mean, how many people that aren't from here, we're all from here, so we know better,
Right.
But how many people that aren't from here get drunk and get married, and next weekend they're like, uh-oh.
I don't know the numbers on that, but I'm sure they're pretty
Well,
big.
I actually also provide what I call faux marriages. So I can perform a wedding without any legalities behind it.
Without actually signing on the dotted
Without actually
line.
signing it, just for fun.
All right,
you know?
we're doing it because that's
You
the
could do
only...
like a practice run.
Yeah.
I like that. Maybe even on Valentine's Day, or like my 3-year anniversary is coming on the 13th of this month, which is in how many days? So
Soon.
maybe that could be a surprise.
All right.
I hope you're listening.
I like that, Neil, and you will make the video, so that'll work out really good.
We could do it at
Okay.
the go-kart track. Oh, that'd be great. A groom go-kart and then a bridegroom go-kart.
I would totally
Oh,
do it.
That'd be
Kimberly,
great.
I don't know if you heard our previous guest in the earlier half hour.
I did.
But we had Charlie in here, and he was talking about marriage equality for same-sex couples.
Yes.
Do you do anything with same-sex commitment ceremonies or anything like that?
You know, I'll tell you this, and this will probably answer your question. I'm probably the only straight, white, female reverend you'll ever meet with a gay pride tattoo.
Really?
Yes. So,
Oh, yeah, right there it
so
is. Excellent.
Absolutely. I do provide commitment ceremonies, and I'm very hopeful. You know, Nevada has partially passed the bill, so we're headed there. We're headed in that direction. But I'm hopeful that soon I will be able to perform those ceremonies here in Las
Because
Vegas.
I'll be honest with you, not that I go looking for that kind of thing, but I've never heard of anyone in Las Vegas that would actually perform same-sex commitment ceremonies.
And you know what? That's very true. I am one of very, very few officiants that will provide them.
Now, what about, my brother lives in Iowa, and he's been cohabitating with a beautiful woman for a while, and I think that they might be ready to tie the knot. Could you go to another state, say Iowa or Minnesota or Missouri, in the Midwest?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I am certified to do ceremonies in 22 different states.
22 states?
Yeah, that's a lot, so I can't recite them off the top of my head,
all
but
right.
yeah, 22 different states
So you
I'm
can
certified.
go to a lot of different places and do those kind of things. Now, did I see recently in Seven magazine that you won an award? Is that right?
You saw that?
I did. I saw that.
That is awesome.
What,
Yes.
it had something to do with the best officiant, the best person to marry you, or what was the actual award?
It was in the Best of the City issue,
Uh-huh.
and I was selected by the writers as the best person to marry you.
Really? That is awesome, because there's got to be in Las Vegas. There's got to be a lot of people that actually can marry a couple.
Oh, yes.
So there's lots and lots of choices, but to be selected as the best person to marry you by Seven magazine, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Now, also, I've read in your bio that you are the best celebrant worldwide.
Yes.
And that's by the Wedding Industry Expert?
Yeah, I was named by Wedding Industry Experts Best Celebrant Worldwide. With them, they also awarded me Best in the U.S., Best in Nevada, Best in Las Vegas, and top in the top 10 categories.
Best in Clark County and best in the Sex and Money Show, right?
All over the place.
The awards just keep piling up. And you were nominated as a Wedding Professional of the Year, I understand, as well.
Yes, in the Las Vegas Wedding Awards last year.
Wow. So you are taking this serious. So I guess word of mouth has really been a friend to you.
Yeah. No, this I'm very, very passionate about it for numerous reasons, and one of them being my husband and myself. Like my husband and myself, we were planning the very big wedding, and it was going to be $89 a person, the whole nine.
Wow.
And then we got pregnant, and that happens, and we needed insurance, so we did the chapel wedding, which I've nothing. Well, maybe I'm a little personal against it, but personally, I wouldn't wish a chapel wedding on anybody. So I take it very, very seriously because we did our chapel wedding, and my mother-in-law got kicked out mid-ceremony because she snapped a picture with her cell phone. We were only allowed to have. I'm not even kidding.
Gosh.
Yeah, we were only allowed to have 5 people there. It wasn't my magical wedding day. So later on, we did a destination wedding in Maui where I got my flowers, my cake, my champagne,
All right.
the whole
Sounds
nine.
sexy.
What was nice about it was I had one person to deal with. This one lady took care of everything. She arranged my cake, my flowers, my champagne, my luau, the location, everything. So that's what I do.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Las Vegas is the #1 wedding destination capital in the world.
Right.
We beat Hawaii. So with that said, if a bride can call me and I can handle everything for her, it's just her and her fiance coming out. Why not show up with her cake and her flowers and this way she doesn't have to worry about it, and her photographer.
Right. Do it all.
Do it all. Speaking of that,
Yeah.
let's go to our last break here on the Sex and Money Show, KLAV, AM 1230 Las Vegas. Rebroadcast on our sister station, VANR Vegas All Night Radio. Going to take a short break and be back in a few. Let's bring it back over at KLAV, AM 1230 Las Vegas, Sex and Money Show. Big Al, take it away.
We are here in studio with Kimberly Smith, voted the best person to marry you by Seven magazine right here in Las Vegas. That's an
Hello. Thank you.
That is just an awesome title that you've received there. So, as I understand, you began to tell us a little bit about the fact that you not only perform the ceremony, but you help with other aspects as well.
Yes.
How can prospective brides and grooms find out about the things that you can bring to the table?
Visit my website. It is Flawless Ceremonies, that's pluralized.com, flawlessceremonies.com. You can always give me a call at 702-581-2233 or email me at Kim, that's KYM, at flawlessceremonies.com.
And I understand that you have a catalog of wedding-related items that you're working on as well.
Yes.
Tell us what's in that.
Right now in the catalog, they can get on their accessories, favor items, bridal party gifts like flasks and stuff like that, all that kind.
Well, you said favor items, and I saw Foxy Roxy over there kind of raise an eyebrow. Like, ooh, party favors.
Gotta love it.
Bride party.
Oh, bridal party favors.
Yeah.
Are we talking the same stuff here, Roxy? Or?
Yeah, bachelorette parties.
Yeah.
Gotta have some fun.
All right. Well, Kimberly Smith, it has been a delight having
thank
you on the
you.
show. We'd like to have you back again sometime. We wish you all the success in the world. That's just an amazing thing. And I'm so happy that you also are open to performing same-sex commitment ceremonies. And coming back in, we have Charlie Strawn. Charlie, thanks for coming back onto the Sex and Money Show.
Yeah, I think it was very good timing having Kimberly on the same day that I was here.
You would think that I planned it that way, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
Now, Charlie, you are very active in the community, and I understand that you put a Facebook page up a couple of years ago regarding same-sex marriage. Is that right?
Yes, I actually called it Gay Marriage in Nevada by 2011.
Wow. Well, I mean, you're not too far off.
Yeah, well, we're not quite there yet.
Not quite there.
But I think it's kind of nice to have the date because that's when I started the whole page, and it's been a really popular page.
Okay, so it's gaining popularity. I'm assuming not only here in Nevada, but by the statistics you shared earlier, same-sex marriage is gaining support throughout the entire United States.
And the world.
And the world. And I think it's just a matter of time before it happens, but sooner rather than later is what you're suggesting. Is
It's
that right?
simply the right thing to do.
Yes, I would agree with you. Now, also, you perform for all sorts of functions. Tell us real quick what type of performing you do.
I work mostly as a clown here in Las Vegas, charlietheclown.net, if you want to check it out. I do mostly birthday parties, but every now and then I get larger events, like I just did the Thomas the Train event out in Boulder City.
And you work some county fairs and things like that across the country?
Yes, in July I'm actually going to Iowa and to Nebraska.
Okay, going
for a
to
couple
the,
days,
going
3
to the
days.
Midwest to enjoy the heat and the humidity?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, and you've done that before.
I used to spend 6 to 8 months of the year on the road doing state fairs, but now I prefer my home life,
Sure.
spend every night at home in my own house.
And you've done cruise ship work and all sorts of things like that.
Yeah. Hey, Roxy, let's go over to you and talk about what's going to happen with our sponsor, Little Darlings.
Oh, well, happy birthday to Luscious Lolly. She's going to be having a party at Little Darlings, and they're going to be celebrating their pop-off with their EDM, Electric Dance Mondays.
Happy birthday!
So happy birthday, Luscious Lolly. Can't wait to have you on Thursday.
We will be back tomorrow from noon to 1 p.m. here on the Sex and Money Show. Coming up, Dr. Alan Greenberg from 1 to 2, Conversation with Coach G from 2 to 5, my good friend Staying Healthy from Jeffrey Burke from 5 to 6. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
Thanks for being here, Dawn Elizabeth.